Here we go again. You ready?
Get the back,
Yeah.
King.
Money talks, what the is he saying? You can ask his and ask his who the man. Bro, them get the steppin' like parades about them bands. My little Tinkerbell, cause I'm fly as Peter Pan. Yeah, let's go, get some money, they playin'. Hopped up out this Cybertruck, my wrist cost a lamb. I'm tired of buying cars to my driveway jam. The neighbors still trying to figure out who I am, who I be. To these weak. They say money talk, put diamonds in my teeth. I be Louis down with Jordans on my feet. Messed up in your yard like trick or treat. You better play your cards right, you better not ever reach. For this chain over here, I underneath. Yeah, I ripped that 5, but I 6 feet deep. Let's go, 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 let's go.
I picked up, let's go. She had too much fun. I think she got too motor in the trunk. Up out the roof. That got her. I think she lost one shoe. Gang the truth. I told her, oh my F's, you got the juice. I pulled up at her friend's house and kicked her out the coop. Gave it the boot. Bye bye. Yeah, she untamed gorilla that was born in the zoo. That's why you so rude. Who the is you? I've been this way since school. Spent the whole million on one set, it's ocean blue. That's why you so up, cause I pay my dues.
Let's go, 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 let's go.
When it's time to party, we will party hard.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Danny Gray to return it. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Jamison Crowder on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Daniels going to throw to get us started. Chased out to his right. He's on the move. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running back sent in motion. From the 32. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Forced out to his right. He finds Brown right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Offense up to the line fast. Daniels from the pistol. He intercepts the pass. Picked up by Fred Warner. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributed to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Crowder with a return here. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. We'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Throwing now, Daniels. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Takes it in at the 21. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. He picks up 16 on the good return, and the 49ers will go on offense. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. First carry now for Austin Eckler. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here. Third and short, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Complete, it's McLaurin. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, here's Eckler. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Eckler will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Daniels. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Seibert tacks on the point after. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Ray now on the return. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's on the move. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action now with Purdy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the 49ers take possession off their second interception of the game.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. From the gun is Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They kick the running back in motion.
Track at 60. 19 right.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down.
Let's go. 79 Broncos. Riggs.
Running back sent in motion.
60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
3rd and long, Purdy. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Purdy throwing here on first. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 right in to go.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Set. Bring it. Go. Go.
McCaffrey hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. To throw, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Daniels now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Purdy on 1st down. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 7. Mitch Wisnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. Crowder with a return here. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Robinson up the middle. Jukes out a one-stop. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Offense up to the line fast. On 2nd down, Robinson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Daniels. He's on the move. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and third downs vertical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. And you're going for this. Chased out to his right. And they got home. Sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
They'll get this one to Watkins. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a 49er first down. Working inside the red zone. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Crowder with a return here. He stopped on the return at the 27.
On the return, Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Daniels on first down. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Play fake here. Daniels. Flush down out to his left. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll get it up to the 44. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Let's go now.
They send the tight end in motion. On the move, headed right. It's incomplete. Risky throw to the sideline. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down the sideline there. It's going to be second down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Forced out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
65, Cat, 65.
Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
One last play before the break. He'll throw it. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
For San Francisco.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Crowder with a return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Reload! Reload!
A give left side. Here's Robinson. It's a foot race. At the 20. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. And that's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Kate, even with nothing open downfield, there was still the option to simply throw it away. Mental mistake there, and it cost them 3 yards.
2nd and 13. Finds a seam down the middle. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I'm sure coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st down throw by Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here we go, Shaq. 19, Tiger, 19, take go.
From the gun, McCaffrey. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They kick the running back in motion. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Check smash.
Running back sent in motion.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Purdy going to go on fourth. He's got it to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To throw again, it's Purdy. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Ready up.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. That's caught at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
A loss of a yard.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Purdy trying on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's brought down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Got it. Ready.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Buffalo 80. Ready. 18. Left. 18. Come 19. Come Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Here's Daniels. Hits his tight end on the corner route. It's a 31-yard play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Running left is Robinson. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
First down,
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the 49ers have it on his record-setting 15th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
Play action now with Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The 49ers with it here, hoping to close out a playoff victory. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Purdy setting up that play action. Finds him on the crossing route. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. George Kittle. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, go!
They'll start the drive with Eckler. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Working quickly here.
Bill Daniels brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Commanders are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now we're on with Robinson.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
60 Eagles. Come on, set. Let go.
Now Daniels to throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
3rd and long for him here. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers keep running away with this. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 14. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage.
Put some respect on that corner's name. Corners aren't just on that field to cover. They can hit, and they can create tackles for loss, too.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Daniels back to throw. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Throwing from near his own goal line. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
The Commanders ready for the punt. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Picked up at the 38. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And it'll be their football. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun is Purdy. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He's throwing deep to the left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long.
On the set. Let's go. Warrior 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Take over.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Brought in by Ayuk. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Purdy throwing here. Has it down close. Touchdown, San Francisco. On is Moody for the extra point. Bit off with his aim, but that point after is good. And the 49ers tack on 7 more to their lead.
14. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Crowder with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Let's go now. Hawk 79 Bronco.
Now Daniels off the play action. Buying some time right. On the move, looking deep down the... That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Trying to set this up quick. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. Daniels. Chased out to his right. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Commanders cut into the lead by another point.
Commanders 21.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
They'll run here on 1st down. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Completed here to McCaffrey. Jukes one defender. They can't stop him. Hits the 20. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The 49ers running them out of the building. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 4th total score in the game.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. On the move, headed right. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th.
Commanders 21.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Crowder with a return here. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. They're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the 49ers as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.